When I was a kid, I used to see the airplanes on the sky and I used to imagine that how it would be, how amazing it would be to sit there and look at the world from a different angle. So I used to tell my parents, hey, when we will get to the airplane and when I can see the world like the tiny people, she used to say that, hey, one day you will. So that the day come and I went on board to the airplane. I enjoy the ride, but after taking 10-15 rides to the airplane, it is becoming normal for me. I don't even feel anything nowadays. When I get to the airport, I get to the plane, I don't feel anything. There is no sense of enjoyment or anything. I just take it as a travel. Maybe I'm going somewhere, I'm thinking about the place, or maybe I'm thinking that whether I did forgot my charger or not, and what not. Maybe some other things. Maybe some there was a fight with some people and I'm thinking about it, right? Maybe something is going on with the country, I'm thinking about it instead of enjoying my airplane ride. So this is called hedonic adaptation. Suppose you buy a new phone and maybe you are waiting for that phone for like 6 months because you think that your parents or someone will get you an iPhone, so you are waiting for that. So you get the phone. After using it for like 2 weeks or maybe a month, this phone becomes a normal thing for you and you don't think too much about it. Also, the productivity YouTuber Ali Abdal also talks about this thing as well. When he was getting like 1 or 2 subscribers a day, he was getting so much happy when he used to get comments or likes on his videos. Nowadays he got millions of subscribers, but he don't actually feel that genuine happiness that he used to feel, right? So it happens to all of us humans. So this is called hedonic adaptation. So what's the thing with this happiness, how it is related to the happiness? Because in happiness, what we do is that we attach our happiness with an outcome. We think that, okay, if X happens, then I will be happy. If Y happens, then I will be happy, right? If you constantly attach your happiness or the reason of your being happy with some outcome, it is going to be very hard for you to be happy. Even if you get happy with the time, hedonic adaptation will kick in and you will always chase for the new dopamine hit where you needs to be happy. See, when I was getting married, I used to manage a lot of people, right? So many people used to come, so many people used to see me, and they used to like, hey, I'm not that kind of, I'm a sort of introvert, I would say. So I was getting so much, it was getting so much tedious for me to like manage such people, talking to people, dealing with all the people, right? But the same thing, my parents were loving it, although they used to work hard. Because it was their son's marriage and they were so much happy about it. This hard work that they were doing, they were enjoying it, but I was not. I was like, okay, please do not tell me to do something, I am too much tired to do it. The same thing when my parents was doing, they were loving it because the way they were seeing it was different. The perspective for them was totally different. It was their son's marriage and that was a really happy event for them. They don't care if they have to work hard, right? They were loving it. So it's all about how you see things. There was there was a story, like when I was in class 6 or 7, I guess, there was a bomb blast in our city. So I was, not only me, all the students were so much, worried and sad about it as well, right? And there was a constant conversation going on that what will happen if something happens to us, if we are at the bazaar or something like that. So we were discussing this with our teacher as well. I actually asked sir that, hey sir, what do you think, what we can do? We are like feeling a bit scared as well to go somewhere as well when there is a lot of people all together. He says that, hey, Mithu, see, can you do anything about it, right? Are you a police? Can you solve this thing? I said no. So he says that, okay, then don't worry about it. Be happy about what happened. I said, what are you saying? Why I should be happy about it? There was a bomb blast. People lost lives. Then he asked me, can you say, help those people in any way with money or anything? I said, no, I don't have anything. I don't even have a great pocket money to buy a samosa right now. How can I help them? I said, no, I can't help. He says that getting sad or scared about it, does it help? Does it help your loved ones? Does it help the society? I said, no. Then I said, what I can do then? He says that be happy about it. Try to look at the different perspective or angle. I said, what's good about it? There is a bomb blast. People lost lives. There was a property damage. How can you say, how can I be happy in this situation? He says that, look, Tripura is a small state. Back then, a lot of people, that's a true thing, right? I don't know what's the situation right now. Very less people knew about it. Tripura is a state in Northeast. In Northeast, when people talk about Northeast, they know only about Guwahati and Assam, but nobody care to talk about Tripura. So he says that, hey, look at this. Because there is a bomb blast in Tripura, each and every bigger news channels, national news channels is showing things about Tripura. Because at that time, it was a bigger scale, bomb blast. So all the news channels were covering that. He says, look at the bright angle. What people are knowing about this state. It can be helpful for us in the long term, in the future as well. A lot of authors, a lot of articles also says that happiness is not in the future or not in the present. Happiness is now, and we always have the choice to be happy. So yeah, that's it for today's podcast. If you like this, please give 5 stars from whatever podcast app you are listening to it, and subscribe if you haven't it. So please go ahead and do it. And if you have any questions or query, I'm ImpleBooks at Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. So that's it for today. Have a good day.